Shifting focus, football's biggest global event is all set to kick off in Qatar today. 32 of the biggest teams will battle over 29 days and 64 matches to attain sporting immortality. Later today, the Bayt Stadium near Doha will host the opening ceremony of the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The likes of Shakira, BTS band member Jungkook and Robbie Williams will headline the event. Also performing are Black Eyed Peas and Bollywood actress Nora Fateh. Today also features the first match of the tournament. As is tradition, the host country Qatar is in action today. They will be taking on Ecuador in match number 1 of the World Cup. Remember, this is only the second time that FIFA are hosting the World Cup in an Asian country. The first instance was in 2002 when Japan and South Korea co-hosted the event. But it hasn't been smooth sailing for the host country. Qatar has been accused of using the World Cup to launder their poor human rights record, what many call sports washing. This time around, the likes of Brazil and Argentina are touted as favourites to win the tournament. The finals are scheduled to be played on December 18 at the Lusail Stadium. So that's the latest, of course, football's biggest global event, all set to kick off in Qatar in a few hours now. From now, 32 of the biggest teams are going to battle over the next 29 days and in 64 matches to attain this sporting phenomenon. Later today, of course, the stadium near Doha will host the opening ceremony of the World Cup. Shakira, BTS band member Robbie Williams, in fact, BTS band member Jungkook and Robbie Williams will headline this particular event. Also performing would be Black Eyed Peas, Bollywood actress Nora Fateh also set to perform. In fact, today also features the first match of the tournament. As is tradition, the host country Qatar is in action today. They will in fact be taking on Ecuador in match number 1 of the World Cup. So opening ceremony followed by first match set to take place in Qatar today. We have Gaurav Gupta live with us. Gaurav, senior editor of Times of India, live with us. Gaurav, world's biggest football extravaganza starting today. Today is, of course, the historic opening day, followed by, of course, the first match. Take us through the details and give us a sense of the excitement surrounding this sporting event.
Good evening to you and all our viewers. This is definitely, the biggest sporting spectacle. I mean, besides the Olympics, the Football World Cup, and we all, all football fans and perhaps all sports fans around the world, await this tournament with bated breath because, this tournament this time has gained significance for a lot of reasons. Although it has also been surrounded by a lot of controversy, in terms of, the Western countries having a lot of problems with the host Qatar for not serving liquor or not, allowing, a lot of other things which Western world does not have issues with, or which they strongly believe in. For example, the LGBT rights and stuff like that. But then at the same time, you also have to see the other side of, this is the last World Cup for Messi. And this is a World Cup in Asia. Asia is not a place where the World Cup is hosted frequently. It happened was in 2002 when South Korea and Japan co-hosted it. So this is definitely, highly should be a highly entertaining tournament. It's been packed into a month because we are right into the football season, and all the teams have taken a break from their busy calendar to provide their players for the World Cup. This is the first time a World Cup is being played in the winter. It's normally a summer tournament, and some of the stadiums that I've just been reading about in the papers, they're absolute colosseums and magnificent structures. For all the negativity around it, which I think could have been avoided by the Western media a bit, and the focus should have been on the sport, because at the end of the day, FIFA is not, as Mr. Infantino very clearly stressed the other day in his 94-minute speech, very emotional speech, and some of the points that he made were pretty valid. That sport at the end of the day, sport has got to remain sport, and just view it like that. This is not the United Nations. This is not if Iran is playing England, I think in their first game, I think someone asked the Iran coach, I think that is this a clash between two countries? I mean, he said it's just a clash between two football teams. Let's leave it at that. So a lot of exciting things to look forward to. England would always, as usual, they'll come with a lot of hype, but we don't know what they'll deliver at the end. France are the defending champions. I think they lost Benzema in the morning, if the news that I read was correct. Then a lot of other top players they're missing, but still you cannot never discount their chances. All in all, it should be an exciting World Cup. I mean, Argentina coming here with 9 strikers. Coach Tite has picked 9 strikers for his team, so that should be an exciting. And Germany is always a dangerous team, always title contenders. So all in all, it should be a fabulous tournament again.
Right, Gaurav. Of course, the tournament mired in a lot of controversy and criticism, as you were pointing out, yet a lot of excitement surrounding it as well. Thank you so much, Gaurav, for bringing all those details and thoughts on this sporting extravaganza for the next 1 month.